I am your caster for tonight, Sil Coffee. Welcome everyone. Tonight I'm going to bring some games to you from Div B East, also known as the Beast Division. We have ICC TBD versus 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers going on here tonight, and we were supposed to have Mr. Serelath here, but he is no está, and I hope he is okay. So Serelath, I hope you're not dead. Please don't be dead. Alright, we do have a lobby here. We're just waiting for some let's go. If we're ready for this, let me let them know Caster is ready, and I'll go ahead and go over the map bands. Caster is ready too. And let's take a look what they chose to go to. Alright. We have Sky Temple and Braxis banned out, plus Infernal Shrines and Volskaya Foundry. Infernal Shrines is usually one of those maps that we see all the time, but not this game, and we are going to the Sputter Queen. I'm very excited. I do like this map. I've seen it played so many different ways. It can be a very exciting, spicy map going on. So let's do this. Where is my draft screen? There it is. Let's go. Hey Majesty, hope your night's going well. Same to you, Mr. Nova. And hopefully Serelath is okay. Oh, I just got a message from him. He's trying to get on now. I better go ahead and jump into our Serelath. We cannot go in there. We have to go in another. Let me pull that scrub up here. Alright, first ban, Hogger. That's surprising. The Hogger people do not want to see a Hogger. I mean, they know there's a person on TBD that does play Hogger, and they're saying, hey, we don't get Hogger, you don't get Junkrat. Alright, hopefully Serelath can jump into this channel with me, because he did magically appear in Discord. Go to the cast channel. He should be able to see that. No Sylvanas. Very OP in general. Just push, push, push. And no Johanna. So pretty typical meta bands. Kalkin picking up that Blaze. Also OP. Oh, okay. Hey, let me tilt. And I'll pull you up. Alright, Serelath trying to rush here quickly. Let's see if I can get Serelath in here while we finish these bands up. MJ Doom taking that KT. And Great Fire on the Fruit Fly, also known as Brightwing. Okay, let me see if I can move him up. Move to... Oh my gosh. Serelath. Sorry. Reported. Oh. Alright, Akari picking up that and a win. We've got Gul'dan. Unfortunately, Serelath is not in this lobby to watch, so he's gonna have to just hear me call, and you might have to watch the stream 30 seconds later. We'll get you in on the next game there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good.
It's delayed.
I guess we can unreport you just slightly. Let me just confirm that everyone can hear Serelath on Twitch, correct? I know Will is watching right now. Alright, last ban for TBD is a Murden. What do you think last ban? So we have Hogger and Sylvanas banned out on the side of the Hoggers, 50 or 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers, and they are choosing to ban out the Garrosh. So no Gary for you over there.
Yeah, that makes sense. They need a... I mean, I'm 36 behind, so...
Yeah, it's cool.
But it looks like... I mean, both teams need tanks.
Yep.
Here we see the Murden's banned, Johanna's banned, and Gary's banned. So you have a Nubarak still up.
Yeah, and they just took a Nubarak. So you're a little bit behind. You know what I can do? I can share my... I'm afraid it's going to have like a weird echo if I do that. Just make sure you mute it, okay?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, last pick. Chauncey's thinking about it. Is he gonna let it go down? Oh my goodness, we've got random task on that Diablo and Sergeant Hammer picked up by Protoss Rule.
Ooh. A lot of protection for the hammer.
Yeah.
Diablo with plenty of stuns, Blaze with plenty of stuns, and no one with saves if hammer gets engaged upon. Gul'dan with plenty of wave clear. And then TBD, some good strong heroes as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. They have two very immobile characters there with Gul'dan and the Sergeant Hammer. So if they really wanted to get spicy, they'd have to really go deep and get those picks.
Yeah, the only unfortunate thing for TBD is that they have, apart from Kael'thas, very short range damage. I guess has to walk up pretty far to get any damage on the Sergeant Hammer outside of grenade.
I'm stretching, Majesty. Thank you for that. He just redeemed some stretch espresso points there, so thank you. I did need that. I did do a 7.5-mile run this morning, so I did stretch after it, but it's always good to keep that stretching going on. All right. Go ahead and transition over to the next screen here. We've got this guy on the Beetle Greet fire on that Fruit Fly, and over here, Chauncey playing the Skeleton King and Rabid Penguin on the Tychus and MJ Doom on the KT. On the red side, you want to call it out? Serelath?
Yes, I can call it out. We have on the red team Jaeger,
yeah.
Jaeger on the Gul'dan, Ankari on the Anduin. You have Kalkin on Blaze, Random Task on Diablo, and Protoss Rule playing a non-Protoss character of Sergeant Hammer.
Let's go, both teams. Once again, if you're just joining us, these are the Beast teams, B East for NGS. All right. Look at that. Stop messaging me, Cactopus.
We see a lot of damage coming out onto the Diablo. And does it go down? He goes down. Lots of stun combo. Very nicely done by ICC TBD.
All right, giving a little bit of love to the offlaners here. Down in bot lane, we see Kalkin just running away. And actually, I love this pick that Chauncey took against the Blaze. Very powerful. It's such a big hitbox. You can get your creepy hand on there and really drain the Blaze.
And we see with that early pick off of the Diablo, TBD has a advantage with lane prio, so that's very nice. They're very aggressive with their positioning, especially from this guy on the tank.
Yeah, very aggressive positioning. You're right, and making sure interrupting those rotations, kind of flexing his little beetle body there.
Cockroach.
Cockroach.
He is a cockroach.
He's not a cockroach. He's a beetle. Okay, maybe. Okay, big polymorph going on, and Protoss Rule is just going to walk away. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get a lot done with the hammer, although they have managed to get this early pickup on the mid camp, and if they don't watch, they have to clear the mid camp, plus watch the hammer top, so that if they don't clear it quick enough. But I think they can. We've got Chauncey rotating up here, looking to help his team, so a 5-man in mid. Yeah, Willer says Hoggers with triple tank comp. True. All right, Kalkin down here looking to finish this off. And just, offlaners like to wave at each other as they pass. Let me take a look at these talents. We do have the Master Assassin on the Tychus over here. That's pretty normal. 10 globes already for KT. That's pretty good at 230 in my opinion. Yeah.
I mean, being able to double soak on this map allows you to soak your get your globes very quickly. Agreed. Although they haven't been very good at getting their camp. Bot camp has still been unclaimed, and the blue team camp, Bruiser camp, is still unclaimed as well.
Agreed. However, they still have a little bit of an XP lead. As long as they don't get picked off, they might be able to maintain that. I think what's helping is that Leo gives them an opportunity to do quicker rotations. But we do see Blaze down there on the bot camp Well, this guy's taking a lot of tower damage, going in very aggressively there.
Yeah, unfortunately missing his stun
Yeah.
E and Q combo, so leaving him a bit isolated and exposed.
If you take a look down here, bot lane, Chauncey sniffs this out, is probably calling for his team to come down and help.
Yeah.
Kalkin is
And
losing
Ibarak is
a lot. Big stun coming out, double stun, and Blaze might go down unless he gets an Anduin pull. But there is a kill out onto Chauncey on that Skeleton Queen
And
counter
they do get the counter kill
Yep.
onto the Gul'dan. And can they get another kill onto Diablo?
That it was a great boop back by Rabid Penguin, but saved by Akari. Nicely
Saved
done,
by
Anduin.
the fun police.
Yes, the fun police.
As you like to call them.
It's interesting seeing Akari. I know Akari from playing with her in Girls Gang Squad and from the Calamity Cup that happens down in South America. And I mostly know her as a DPS player, so it's great to see her flexing into another role here. Okay, big stun. Chastise does go out. There's the double stun out onto Random Task. Rabid Penguin just trying to minigun his way up there, but I think they have to back off there as they try to turn in.
Yeah. Just some damage out onto Diablo. Make sure he has to force back the tap or to go back, but...
Alright, TBD does get the first channel out onto the Spoders. Great combo out into Protoss rule, but you never know.
I would have loved to have seen them combo it with their Bruiser Camp, because they have yet to also get that one. But they could get a kill here onto Jaeger on the Gul'dan, but no, he managed just to walk away.
And is suddenly full health again, because that's what Gul'dans do.
Yep.
Alright.
The first web we were phased before the level 10, so not gonna get too much, just probably a couple of walls.
Looking to cut off rotation there.
That was very nicely played by this guy. And they get the Diablo. Oh, he's probably... Oh, and that's a lot of gems. Oh, he's not going to be able to... Not gonna be able to lose.
The Beetle is going to guard them right there.
Yep, so that's 22 gems, I believe it was.
Sure we can, Papa Patience. There you go. Alright, that's a lot of value on the first one. They're going to go ahead and let that go down. And see, they're making a rotation to mid, trying to catch the Anduin out of position. Great body blocking happening. Polymorph does go out, and they do manage to get the kill on the Anduin. Let's see what they're going to get with this advantage. Probably wait to really get aggressive because they're almost 10. They'll have those ultis online.
Yeah, and top is still pushing out, so it's right now it's a 5 on 3. Do they get it? Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Very nice play by TBD.
Yeah, very aggressive, but it pays off for them.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're going to do next.
They're controlling this game very well so far.
Tychus is yet to pick up his ulti, probably still making that decision of what they would like to do.
Nope, there's the Odin.
Okay, I take it back. It's almost like Penguin heard me. Take your ulti, because that was pre-ulti fight.
We have Blink Heal, we have Odin, we have Cocoon, we have Phoenix, and we have Entomb. So some very powerful ults chosen.
See, they're thinking about that camp, but they might be looking for bot camp first, cleaning up their lanes. They do have fresh 10s online for the Hogger team over here.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna have to let this channel go through, and they're gonna suffer another web weaver phase.
Yeah. Alright, big engage onto Protoss rule is there's the APOC combo coming out with the fear. Light Bomb does go out, connects to 2, and Rabid Penguin is also going to go down along with the Nubarak.
That was a very beautiful counter engage.
Yeah.
The Nubarak and Tychus went in to try and kill the hammer, and then Diablo was like, nope, gonna pop APOC and we're gonna stun you.
Fabulous countering engage by the Hogger team. I think they have to be really careful about engaging too hard under pretty full towers there.
Yeah.
In the future.
Was there also the spell minion?
I think so.
Camp? Yeah, they had a lot of protection for the hammer there.
Agreed.
Just outside of other heroes nearby.
All right. 30 to 50. Feral Hoggers has like a gazillion gems. We're probably gonna look for a turn in as soon as possible.
Yeah, apparently, if there's a rumor that if you get to 100 gems, you get a special mount. So you should try that in your next Tomb game.
What report did I call lies? All right.
But Gul'dan managing to escape with the skin of his teeth, so that was very nicely done. Great heals.
Yeah, really well done. Anduin putting in the work there. All right. TBD almost having those 13s, but I don't think they're going to be in a position to get a pre-13 fight. This guy taking a lot of damage is having to back off because two of them are bottom getting that camp, and I think that 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers knows it, so they're looking for this engage because they see them bottom. There's the light bomb. It does not connect. I think a little bit of miscommunication happening there. Falcon does have to drop that homie bunker there. There's the other, and Blaze gets put in his own kind of bunker there with the Anubarak cocoon. Big napalm damage coming out onto this guy. Fear comes out, pushing Chauncey into the team. Does Wraith walk away?
Yeah, he's able to get out with just a sliver of life. Blue team tanks low, red team healthy. They should be able to control, turn in.
This guy doing his best to try to get some vision for his team, but goes in on that back line. His team not quite in position to capitalize on that. There is the pick out onto the KT, but the ulti is dropped at the last moment, so you do see that.
That's when he does go down. He gets
Yes.
caught by Diablo.
Homie bunker is in all one word. That's right. All right.
Diablo's super aggro. He's jumping at every chance he gets.
I mean, he did take the spell protection, the W build. You can literally live forever. Big light bomb combo does go out, and this guy is stunned, and Brightwing does not get the Z onto them in time. So that is a big pickup for 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers. They can get a turn in here.
Yeah, once they hit 10, they seem to have really hit their stride.
Yeah, I think that that's when they get their spike there, just waiting for that 10, especially with the kind of engage that they have, lots of stuns. All right, let's see. They should be able to get a lot of value here, especially with the hammer in the back over there plinking away. But Anubarak is up. Let's see how well TBD is able to defend this objective, as the Red Weavers are pushing in, and they are prioritizing top lane, which is boss lane. It's pretty typical to do that on this map.
Odin has popped it for help with defense.
Yep, they do manage to get that down, but they do need to watch their other lanes because they are 5 up here looking for an counter engage. There is the double stun coming out, plus the polymorph. And we had the Entomb up, but Akari pulls her teammates to safety. Meanwhile, Blaze is getting work done on bot lane, does manage to get that, but I think they'll save mid here for sure.
Yes, they definitely should save mid. But yeah, just unfortunate they engaged as 5 and had to use a couple ults, but didn't get anything of value for it.
Yeah, just that Anduin pull at the right time.
Yep.
Saved red team from that engage. All right. But we do have 16s online, but we don't have Leo with them. I think one of the things that might really change if TBD can get their team to level 20 is that Silence and Tomb.
Yeah,
that will make a huge difference.
Yeah, they're currently ahead in talent. So they have 16s to 15s. So they have a slight window. Okay, now that's over. But yeah, if they can get to 20s, and if Chauncey can land a god tier in Tomb,
yeah,
then they can really snowball then.
Exactly. So it's just gonna come down to a team fight, in my opinion. Yeah, Will is saying in chat they need to engage on Anduin or Cocoon Anduin. Yeah, yep. Or Cocoon maybe even the Gul'dan, so that they can dive back there, because the fear will mess them up. They have a lot of protection for that backline with the kind of ultis that they have available to them.
Yeah, they have a lot of. They have Horrified as a protection. They have Bunker as protection. They have an counter engage from Diablos, and oh, unfortunately, this guy goes down on the
Yeah, and
getting caught.
yeah, he just got hard CC stunned there with the Chastise from the Anduin and the Diablo, and they were just able to take him down super quickly. He melted.
Yeah, but I think he was a little bit far away from his team though, so
Yeah.
something to keep a note on.
All right, but they do manage to create enough space so that they can channel the Blood Weavers here. I think they'll definitely get mid here. I don't know what other value they'll be able to get with the Nubrak down, but the Nubrak will be up in 10 seconds.
They popped Odin, so they might be able to get. Yeah, they'll get mid 4 and then rotate top. Maybe to get some damage on the keep wall. Yeah,
they have to be really careful though because the Nubrak is still making their way up here, but they do see the Blaze and bot lane cleaning up the Blue Weavers there, so it's relatively safe for them here. But I think they're not taking chances. They're like, let's do something big, boss. Find another chance to engage. They're straight going.
Oh no, never mind. They're straight going for the boss.
Yeah. Well, Blaze was still bottom, so unless they've got to burn this super quick in order to get that down, and they decide it's not worth it.
Yeah. No, it gets sniffed out.
And Entomb does go down, but does not hit. We do see 40 gems just turned in on bot lane by the Blaze. That's a lot of. They've got a lot of gems on the side.
Yeah, they do have a lot.
39 on that Diablo random task is carrying and looking to turn that in, and if they don't interrupt that, that is another. They do manage to get it in, and he still has 24. That is so many gems.
Yeah, they I mean they managed to save most of their gems throughout the game. They were playing on the back foot, so they were just able to just rack up the numbers.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how blue team can deal with this red weaver. They're just hanging out, looking to see what engages they can get. Meanwhile, Chauncey's like, I'm going, guys. I'm gonna go do this. All right, but I think the red team at 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers is like, it's our time to get some structure damage. Let's go, because that is how you win this game. There is the flip and stun and the double chastise. It's the piercing chastise that Akari took at 4 that lands there. Big homie bunker does come out. And no one has died yet, but there's a counter engage. Chauncey getting awfully low, and I think they'll be able to clean
They all managed to survive.
Yeah.
Some insane heals from Greek, saving multiple members on his team. I don't know how this guy lived, how MJ Doom lived, how...
Especially after he got caught in the chastise and they got that CC and CC stun coming out.
That's trait value from Brightwing coming to the fore. Saving his team.
Alright, we see the dad jokes being popped by the Nightbot in the chat. Glad someone's using it, Rodney. Alright, and as expected, double turn in here. Mid.
Yep. Yeah, well, turning in the last few of his gems. Oh no, he's still 16.
He still has 16. We'll call random tasks the Luke Goblin over here.
Yeah, the gem hoarder.
The gem hoarder, exactly. All right, let's see. TBD over here looking to defend bot. Meanwhile, they've got this camp rolling down mid, but it's going to go down super quick. They have great wave clear on the side of 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers. I'm going to have to ask them the story to the name of their team.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, I like it. It's always fun to see the NGS team names. I've seen some pretty fun ones.
There are some really creative people who play this game.
It's all good fun here in the NGS community. All right. Lots of damage coming out here. Let's take a look at those 20s. 20s are online, and oh my gosh, Chauncey did not take silence into him. I'm a little bit shocked, to be perfectly honest, because that could really change their engage if he could Wraith walk into the back and get that silence into him.
Yeah, if you can just get a silence entomb on Anduin and Gul'dan, or just Anduin, like, oh, and he misses the entomb.
Yeah, and one
But,
other thing is he didn't take the Wraith Walk build, and there's a huge engage plus with the follow-up Fear, and Brightwing and Anub'arak do go down.
Unfortunately, Anub'arak went in a little bit too deep and just got CC'd.
Yeah.
And yeah, Brightwing died for his sins.
Yeah, and well, they couldn't with the Fear. So really great coordination on the side of 30 to 50. But they do get a counter kill there. Plus, but KT does go down, so...
Yeah, to the Gul'dan poison, so now they can just siege up, and yep, they take the first keep down of the game.
Yep, they have mid open. They're going to open up bottom here in just a moment. They have plenty of time to do it with the death timers on the side of TBD.
Yep. They have another 20 seconds before Noob comes back and Brightwing, so yeah, they have plenty of time to get this kill off, or this keep down.
All right.
There is. Nice.
But once again, Anduin has double pull.
Yep, he can save for days.
All right, red team backing off here. They're like, we got this. Let's go get this camp. They've got 16 seconds still left on the KT. And they have a lot of gems still. Not enough to turn in. Blue team almost has enough very soon.
Just missing the one.
Yep.
They should pick it up soon with the next wave.
Jaeger going back. Yeah, the Duke's saying they could have ended. I think they could have too, especially since they had such strong engage there. They're just really dominating the team fights with their chain CC.
I think they thought with 3 of the years coming back in 20 seconds, they didn't have quite enough time to guarantee it, and they just didn't want to throw on core. Because if they were all wiped, then TBD could just go across the map and end themselves.
Yeah, they might be looking for this boss, or to bait the boss. I'm not sure what they're thinking here, but we do see blue team turning in bottom, which is pretty good for them to be able to get that in. It's a second chance to see if they can get an engage and open up a lane for themselves.
Yeah, the idea here now is to get to push out some lanes and also keep. I mean, they still have fort and keep up top, so that's a real advantage for them. Constant, a lot of pressure top. And now if they get a keep down, then that's a huge win condition with boss.
All right, this will be a 5-man defense up here on top, so no surprise there.
Odin is popped to help with the push.
I think they need to be really careful on the side of TBD that they don't engage under this keep, because I think that's been to the detriment. There is one pull coming out, counter engage by Kalkin. There's a stun. APOC combo is procced, but nobody gets stunned. They are able to walk away from that. So that's a lot of ultis out right there for everybody, actually.
Able to dodge the
there's the fear does come out, and this guy taking a lot of damage, unable to get away, but does have their E up and is able to get out safely. Big heals coming out from Greek Fire.
Yeah, but a great defense by red team. They managed to hold and take very little damage from their keep.
Yeah. They see Hammer down there. I'm wondering if they're going to be able to finish this off, since Hammer is... Well, Hammer cleared that quickly, so going to come back up, but it's only halfway down, so they're going to have to back off, chill for a little bit, and look for another engage.
Shatter their constructs.
Yes, shatter the constructs.
Before your enemies.
Chauncey looking to get a turn in there. We've got Invisible Friends on. That's such a fun talent on Brightwing.
You're gonna make sure you don't lease the camps though.
Yeah.
So looks so. Red team again with enough gems to turn in.
Yep. Plus getting this camp. We've got a camp on camp coming down here mid. This really is going to come down to this single team fight.
Oh, 100%.
Oh no. I hear Kid aggro downstairs. Hopefully she remembers. I told them I was casting.
Kids don't listen, do they?
Not often. Alright, random task using Big Q. Uses Hellgate to get out. This guy going in preemptively trying to stun for their homies. I think both teams seem a little bit nervous with what's going on because they know that this next fight is what's gonna determine the rest of the game. It's pretty common.
Yeah, both teams just trying not to lose.
Pat says,
Well,
I wish Leoric Ghostwalk didn't break Invisible Friends. There's a stun, and Homie Bunker is dropped. They walk away.
Unfortunately, Entomb was just a tad late, so...
Yeah, they almost had it, but I don't know if Anduin had double pull up there. Let's see what they're going to do. I mean, it's a really OP talent to get. Take a look. They're going to check boss. Yeah. You see the napalm check in that bush right there. Alright, there's the engage out onto the Anduin, but they're able to break Anduin out of the Nubarak jail. Polymorph does go on. They're looking for that kill in the back line, but unable to do that. There's the Horrify is dropped. Chauncey in a lot of trouble and does go down. Just not able.
Be back quickly.
Yes. Alright. You do see the Firebird over there looking to stop any kind of turn in for gems there, because they do still have enough gems to turn in. But they do get the kill!
Very nice kill on the Blaze.
And big, there's the other pool. They're looking to get more here. Chauncey walking around in his Wraith form. 65 globes on KT. Yeah. 67 now. They're going to go ahead and get this boss. And I think, though, red team is going to counter it with turning in here.
Yeah, so they just trade boss for turn in. So they'll need to take care of mid and bot lanes.
Yeah.
Because those will be pushed out. But
yeah, they've got
boss
to be...
and then boss top lane will cancel out the top wave. So
yeah. They do have to be very careful. Alright. I know,
like Leo's going to take...
Yeah, he's going to make sure he cleans up those lanes, or else they're going to have catapults on the core.
Yep.
I'm going to see if they can keep them occupied here for as long as possible, leaving Chauncey all by himself to defend, which could be very precarious for them. Let's see what he took. No, they're going to back out because Chauncey can't clear both lanes at once. They're going to live to fight another day. Meanwhile, they're going to get a free clear on this boss up here in top lane.
But boss does get a couple percent. Not much, but, you know, it's the first damage on the core.
Let's see if they can go ahead and finish off all of these. They've got a lot of catapults to deal with, but I think they'll be able to clear this.
Yeah, very easy with all that wave clear that they have.
Yeah. Alright. Meanwhile, while blue team is cleaning up their lanes, the red team's like, come on you guys, let's get this boss lane down. I think they're backing off a little, making sure that they have all 5 of them here, because like I said, it's down to a single team fight at this point.
Yeah, and they didn't know where blue team was. They were all, you know, on the camp, but also not showing. So now, and now we might see an invade.
Let's see, or an engage from the backside. This is very
ballsy.
Spicy. Yeah, very ballsy.
It works.
Love
they managed
to see it. Love to see it. And now they're fighting under their own spell armor, so I hope we see an engage here, but we don't. They're going to play it safe. Like I said, some of the early matches, you really have those nerves of wanting to win these matches, and so you feel a little bit shy about the engage.
Yeah.
Sergeant A-Rammer, Pat. I've never heard that one, so that's a new one for me. Lols. Alright. Blue team electing to play it safe. Red team, they don't have turn in anymore, but they're going to get what they have in while they get a chance and finish off top.
Although I think they're not going to get it. Blue team is rotating quickly enough
Yeah.
to stop that engage.
Yeah, I think this guy's big light bomb onto
This
it.
guy-
There is the Anduin
and
light
double kill on
bomb.
right wing.
Yeah, what a great
The noob just-
engage.
Once again, just a
By
little
red
bit
teams.
too far ahead and
Yeah,
just cannot. And now red team is going to go for core.
Majesty.
Let's see.
Thank you for
Let's
the
see.
hydrate. Oh, big engage onto Chauncey there is moving out of the way. Bunker is dropped and all the homies are in the bunker, but big damage coming out onto them. I'm not sure. Are they going to be able to repel them here on this blue team? That was a lot of damage onto red team. They have to be careful that they don't get picked. However, Ramnatas does go in and does get the kill, and there's almost a kill onto. Let's see. Oh,
It
big.
doesn't look.
Oh, the
Oh,
bomb! Is it gonna
so
go up
much-
again? It's so close. So spicy, but I don't think any
No,
cookie is gonna go. GG. Well played.
GG's
Great.
are called.
Yeah, great counter engage by red team there. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the game summary really quickly here. Taking a look at these talents, Serelath. See anything out of the norm?
Flame build from Diablo and the normal build.
Yeah.
Interesting Q build from Gul'dan. Normally you see either a suck build or corruption build.
Yeah. They had a lot of damage with that, and the thing that I'm surprised at are the
I think
the creepy
the,
hand talents on 13,
silence.
16, 20, or is a
Yes.
surprise to me.
For me, I don't play Leo, but just Entomb and then not going Silent Entomb. Silent Entomb being one of the best ults in the game.
Yeah.
Seems a bit sus. But
I do have to hand it to them. They did manage to almost turn it around despite not having that ulti. But yeah, the silence would have been huge, especially with the long walk that you can take on Leo, and you can just get to that back line and silence the Anduin. He can't pull anyone if he's in the Entomb. But yeah.
no, it almost worked, but I think there's a little bit of miscommunication going on.
Yeah.
And Anubarak just a little bit too aggressive or too far forward, and then getting counter engaged on.
Go ahead and take a look at these stats. Both teams doing really great here. So great first game. Let's go ahead and
very entertaining. Looking forward for more.
Yep. Let's see. Let me update the score here, and I'll go ahead and take a look at these maps. I don't think you saw what was banned before. So just to catch you up, Serelath, Sky Temple, Braxis, Infernal, Volskaya, all banned out. First pick was won by 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers, so TBD took us to Tomb, so I'm curious to see what map they'll go to next. It looks like they have a lobby up. They have not invited us yet. Are you in the game yet?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. So now I don't have to stream for you. All right. Oh, let me make sure I go on busy so that I don't get messages from my homies. I'll just let Mitch know that I can't play.
The lobby seems to be up.
Yep. Just have to wait for the ready going up. Oh, and I get to add what map we are doing. We are going to the beautiful, beautiful D-Shire. Let's see who picked map.
It looks
I'm
like
guessing TBD. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you. Appreciate the communication. So I think everyone who's watching the game knows that you get to pick first pick or map pick depending on who wins. And it is usually people take first pick, but not always.
Yeah. Usually
Hmm.
you pick you take map pick if you have some sort of trick up your sleeve, some comp that you feel confident on.
Mm. I'm definitely getting that hydration in. Thank you for the hydrate, Majesty. Appreciate it. I live in a desert, so I have to drink a lot of water anyways. All right. Casters are ready. Good thing you got here. We were like worried that you died in traffic or something. And then
No,
we're
I just
like,
got held up,
I was like,
and I
oh,
couldn't answer because I was driving, so I
well,
couldn't reach out. So fortunately, I was able to make second half of drafting, and then could
yeah.
cast with you.
You made it just in the nick of time for the game. All right. And oh my gosh, you missed it though. Let me pull this up because I made a cute little avatar for you, Serelath. You can take a look at this. You get the toast with a coffee cup.
Wait, I don't see anything.
You have to go on my stream and take a
I'm
look at it.
I'm on your stream, but okay, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Is it because I don't have my video on, or are we not doing videos today?
We're not doing videos today.
Ah, okay.
I'm too tired today, folks. So you get a coffee mug and you get a toast with a coffee cup. Winky face from Serelath. We've got some bios called out, so it'll be a little bit. So, D-Shire, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think the bans will be different for these teams?
I mean, I think we'll still see a Joe ban. They are TBD banned it in game one, and they banned it seconds. We saw a Hogger ban. I know that Chauncey loves to run that Hogger.
Yep.
And then we also, what was the other ban? It was
We saw Junkrat.
Filth. Oh yeah, Junkrat. I think we'll see a Junkrat ban again. Junkrat is really powerful on this map.
Agreed.
And we also have then the Sylph ban that could also very likely to be banned out. There might be a slight change. I think there might be the Blaze was very powerful. So we might see a switch up where we see maybe Junkrat Blaze or Blaze Johanna. But I would be surprised to see if Junkrat was let through just because of how annoying he is on this map.
Agreed.
I think his two best maps are Tomb and Dragonshire, so to let him through here would be a mistake. Unless they want to pick him as well. But they do have...
Oh? My own team doesn't know my Twitch channel. I'm gonna have to rectify that. I have some new teammates who are new to NGS and need competitive play. So shout out to them for having a go. It's always great to expand the community. All right, Greekfire saying can start when random is back. Mr. Random Task there. Oh, he's back. Are we gonna get a draft? Let's go.
We're starting.
All right, you know what I really want to see? Because I'm partial to it, Serelath, is an Rexar play.
Oof.
I love some Rexar play.
I doubt unless Chauncey's been one tricking it this over the off season. I don't think we'll see it from TBD. We might see it from the Hoggers.
Yeah.
From the Feral Hoggers.
Yeah, maybe a Kalkin plays it. Oh, Random Engineer and Ducky are here in the chat. Welcome, everybody. We are going to D-Shire here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
TBD picked map, but they have first pick.
No, they don't.
Do they?
Nope.
Blue team.
This is correct.
Blue team.
Blue
team. First pick.
No, we have red team with first pick and first ban.
That's not what's showing on my map.
I'm in the game.
That's what I see. All right.
Because we have Greek on Rabbit, this guy MG2 on Chance on the left.
See these little dots here? That tells you who picks and who bans. These are the ban phases. This is blue team pick round, red team. Red team has last pick according to my screen.
No, on mine it's the other way around.
Lols! Oh my gosh, are we seeing a bug here?
I think on yours there's a bug. On mine it's mine is correct.
Interesting.
Okay, so we see a slight change up. Brightwing band over the Sylph. But no change up from TBD, which means Sylph goes through as first pick.
Yeah, that's interesting.
However,
I definitely have a bug in my game because I'm still showing it. Interesting. This game, rip.
Sad.
I know.
But now we see, so we have Sylph opening pick by the Feral Hoggers. What will we see from Stukov? I was wondering if that was going to make an appearance. And Chromie. Chromie also, like Junkrat, is very annoying on this map. Can control bot lane very well. I like that opening. What do you think we'll see in Feral Hoggers now? Do you think we'll see a healer pick? Oh.
Yeah, one thing that I was thinking should have happened, they should have banned the Anduin, because the Anduin ruined a lot of their plans with the pool.
Yeah. They could have picked it in the 1-2.
I feel like I need to screenshot this for you guys to prove. You can't see it because of the overlay.
No, we could see, or I could see it earlier, where it was showing the red on the right side, on the most right.
Mm-hmm.
So your thing was very strange. But yeah, we see Dahaka ban, so that's a global off the market for top lane. Also a very strong double soaker. So we could see Chauncey go again on the Leo.
Oh, no Genji.
No Genji. Yeah, so the Leo is also a very strong double soaker.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they'll pick up. They're letting it count down. All right, Chauncey taking the blaze.
Taking away the blaze.
Oh.
And Mergen. So, they're going for a
training whales comp. Let's go.
They're going for a simple pick comp.
Yep. All right, last two picks. Red team picking.
They need an offlaner and they need some damage. Probably mage. So we could see a Li Ming or a KT. There's Li Ming. And there's the offlane in Urel.
Ooh, Urel.
Interesting. Urel is also very powerful here. She could just jump across the wall to grab objective or the top shrine.
Rodney says time to cast blind. I am practically blind. Maybe I should have put on my reading glasses.
Damage from Rabbit.
That's what happens when you get old, young man.
And we get Tychus again. I like the Tychus. He didn't work in game 1.
Yeah, and he just saves his minigun for whatever taunt target and goes brrrr, and their health goes like that.
Yep. Yeah, no one on the opposing team can survive that. So you just varying taunt, Stukov puddle, and this damage from Tychus and Chromie.
Yeah.
Melts, Urel, Murden, anybody.
Yeah, because once you get in the puddle, you can't move.
The only thing is that they do have a save with Anduin. But then it's a cooldown timer. Anduin 60 seconds versus Taunt 20 seconds. So, yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm so sad that we don't have synergizing portraits.
Yes, reported.
Right. Greek Fire is right
And
on
also,
that. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
also not same mounts as well.
All right, you guys ready for the call out? MJ Doom playing the Chromie. We've got Rabid Penguin on that Tychus again. This guy playing the Varian Chauncey on the Blazing Greek Fire on that Stukov. Go ahead and call red team, Serelath.
And on red team, we have Protoss Roll on Sylvanas. We have Ankari on Anduin. Random Task on Muradin. Jaeger on Li Ming. And Kalkin on the Urel.
Let's go. Pull up the talents here for everybody. We do indeed have a Puddle Stukov going on right here. W build on the Chromie, which makes me think that Chromie's gonna go for, what's it called? Time Loop. Alright. They've got to be careful on the side of TBD. Their tank is not a real boy yet. Just working on those Q stacks there.
Yep.
But great rotation by them. They get ahead in the soak game. Rabid Penguin has to be very careful as Random Task jumps and looking, does get the stun, is chastised, but there's the follow-up silence saying get out of here.
Yeah, thankfully the Varian was able to charge on the backline and cause some distractions.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, no, I like the build so far from red team, going with percent damage on one for Sylvanas.
Yeah, especially if Muradin takes. They're gonna have a lot to do with that. All right.
Yeah. And then Li Ming looking towards taking the Calamity build. I'm very much a fan of that one.
We know you are.
It's always nice seeing them when they pick the proper build.
You heard it here, folks. We all know Serelath is a build supremacist.
I just love my Calamity, that's all.
Yeah, it is a very fun build to play on Ming, for sure. Alright, let's take a look at those W stacks. 4 so far, plus the 7. And what is this? The Anderhall anomaly. That's the triple time traps, which is really fun because you can use them for vision, and so it can give you a lot of control over situations having that. Oh, there is the taunt out onto the Sylvanas, but not enough follow-up to finish off the kill. We still had Penguin in mid lane. Meanwhile, Ming is going to go ahead and channel this first objective here.
Yeah, it's a very early Dragonite. It's not going to do that much damage. It's relatively weak.
Yeah. But meanwhile, very amusing watching the Dragonite kick people.
Yes. And as we mentioned, taunts as well, picked by the variant, so going on, going tank build.
All right, let's see how they, like you said, but they do manage to get a tower. They might get the wall. You still have Sylvanas there. I'm surprised they didn't push a little bit more with black arrows on the side of 30 to 50 feral hoggers. Right? I think a decent amount of, like, for a first Dragonite, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Part of a wall. That's not so bad.
Yep.
Most of the wall. Yeah, they actually could easily.
Big out onto the Sylvanas. There's the follow-up damage, and they do manage to secure the kill out onto the Sylvanas. That's the combo that we were looking for.
Yep. And I assume that pull-out was on cooldown for Anduin, unfortunately, for the Sylvanas.
So, Akari has, will probably take the double pull again on Anduin, but the real question is will we see Chromie take the double time loop? No one ever suspects it, but it's actually pretty OP, especially if you're trying to pick people. Anduin can only do 2 pulls. There is a potential invade here. They are able to get that camp. Rabid Penguin going out in the back. There's the Stukov taunt. Does get a lot of damage out.
And Anduin saving him with the level 7 Desperate Prayer.
Yeah. See how much value they can get here. I'm surprised that they're not pushing a little bit more, but they're going straight for camps on cooldown. Halkin over here looking to jump on the back line, being a pest, does get hit with a pustule by Greek Fire there. Big
and they are
silence
5
does come
bots.
down. I mean, Blaze
They're-
is way top. They're allowed to take this if they have prio on that rotation.
Yep.
It won't be long before the shrines are ready for
All
the
right.
Blaze needs to be careful because he might be engaged one, but no, he seems to be fine. Red team is now just focusing on their own
Yeah.
siege camp.
Looking to keep that macro pressure up. Let's take a look at talents again. All right. Great hammer in the face to Varian to stop that engage.
Ooh, but a risky rotation from the
Oh.
Li Ming, and she just managed to survive because, again,
She almost paid for it.
slight lack of communication where people weren't ready to follow up.
Yep. All right. It is indeed a time loop Chromie. Big taunt coming out. There's the silence.
Ooh.
I think if Chromie was in a slightly different position, they could have gotten the Anduin was in a very precarious
Yep.
situation, and they
And-
could have easily been time looped in that moment. But luckily, able to walk away.
Yeah, Anduin had walked up way too far and could have easily
Yeah,
been killed.
there's
And
a
now we
taunt.
see
There's the
And
counter
when there was-
engage with Light Bomb on the leap in the back line, but they do still get that kill out onto the Sylvanas. They're going to look for
it was-
more.
very
So-
nicely done.
Yeah. So if I was TBD, now I would push the heck out of this bottom lane waiting for that Sylvanas. They still have 6 seconds, plus the time it takes for her to rotate. Let's see if they can get any more damage over here.
They managed to get one tower and get down the rest of the wall. Now it's just one tower top.
Yeah. Alright, there's a Ming flinging out her laser. The taunt does go out onto the tank. He is
Ooh.
silenced. There's a pull from the Anduin. Nobody dies. There's a counter engage. And the other counter engage
Nice
with the push by the
push.
Stukov plus a huge time trap. I am shocked at the range of that time trap. Did you see that? All 4 of them right here.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was insane.
Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, Blaze up top manages to stop that. There's a root coming out.
We see a
Big
kill and
damage!
murdered then
Yeah.
goes down.
Yep. I think your phone is buzzing on your desk. Oh, my phone's not buzzing. I wonder if I'm just hitting something. I am getting quite excited about this. All right, I think they're going to get a counter kill out onto this guy, but
Just a little bit too deep there. But they will get with Odin, they will probably get a lot of damage off from this bottom.
yeah,
wards.
I think so too. There's
Ooh,
the
and
time
there's
loop
time loop.
out onto the Anduin. Anduin jukes their way down to the bot part of the lane and is safe. All right.
Yeah, with
Meanwhile, mid lane, Blaze just wreaking havoc over here, but everybody's up. 13s will be shortly online for a blue team, but I think it won't be too long if they're not that far behind in levels to not have a 13.
yeah, one more wave after this.
Yeah,
But with all 5 down bot, they will get this bottom fort.
oh, this guy looking for a taunt onto the Ming, but she blinks out of the way. There's a counter engage with the leap by Calkin. Let's see if they're gonna look for a big fight here. Oh, big precognitive oil being dropped down there to encourage a disengage by the plays. Take a look at those talents. It's been a little while. See anything out of the norm here, Mr. Serelath?
Interesting. Li Ming went Seeker and then went Glass Cannon. That is
Oh, there. Mind control does hop out. Ming does manage to get the kill out onto the variant, but there's a big silence coming out. Chromie
and
just
can we get-
ramming out, and let's see
Ooh.
if they can get another kill. Oh no.
Nope, they just traded 1 for 1. Anduin going down as well as Varian.
Yeah.
Varian taking a massive amount of damage.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all coming from the Li Ming, Glass Cannon. If they can get to her, then she will die. But, if she's able to just freely hit, then she's going to pump a massive amount of damage out.
Yeah, exactly. Take a look. I haven't gone top lane once. We've got this wave pushing up top, but Blaze is coming up. Sorry, I usually get a lot more love to those off laners. Is your phone buzzing, Serelath?
Nope, my phone's not even on my desk.
My phone is not buzzing. It's just sitting there.
The shrine
And I think on this map you see a lot more action on the bot lane because you usually have
the knight's ancient strength.
the off laners double soaking and waving each other as they go past. Seems to be a map where all the action happens in the 4-man.
Yep. A little bit clean up here. Pretty even in XP. But they do have... They're starting to open up the bottom lane, which is the typical lane you see that teams want to open up because of the 3 camps in that bottom area. Meanwhile, this is a 5-man down here bot, but Kalkin is going to go back up because there is a camp pushing up on the top structure there. It's, yeah, report Will. It is his phone. I support this blame. Alright, Blaze has to be a little bit careful here. There is a Li Ming combo going off. Chauncey doing his best to zone them away so they can keep control of this dragon. However, team is going up. There is the big taunt coming out onto Sylvanas, pulled up by the pool. And nobody dies, but...
Raiden manages to cap top of
Yep.
4. The Blaze is able to cap the objective.
Alright, this guy coming in looking for a taunt. There's mind control coming forward out onto this guy. That's exactly how they managed to kill him before. Was the mind control. So that's a great idea. Counter engage. There's the taunt coming out. Big stun in the backline by Chauncey. There's the Chromie time loop does go up. Manages to get the kill. And I do believe that was a whack by...
So much damage from Li Ming. They're
Yeah.
almost getting a triple kill. But no. Frontline from Feral Hoggers goes down. And now ICC TBD can take control of the map.
Yep, and I think they're going to get this cap and just start pushing.
Yeah, they really should get the, oh, they just missed getting camps.
I think getting the camp was awfully greedy.
I mean, without having a front line, there wasn't much that Feral Hoggers would be able to do.
That's true, but you can, you know what you can do when you have a dragon? You can push.
That is true. But think how much more you could push with the Siege Camp bot as well.
That's true. But they left the poor Stuke off to get down there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, TBD doesn't believe in greed is good.
Alright, there's a kick out onto the Yrel. Big taunt coming out. Big stun! But there's a counter engage with the Laming Beam. Chromie in that dragon's gonna pop out and maybe look for a time loop target there.
So much damage coming out. Unfortunately, no kills on either side, so no further entertainment for us. Although Yrel is trying to
big push
change
coming
that.
out.
Stukov says no.
This is going to become increasingly more difficult because that cooldown on mind control at level 20 is crazy short.
Yeah. I think it's what, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
15 seconds? But
And
Blaze might be caught out. He is super over. And he's going to
does
get
he have bunker?
stunned.
Yeah, there's a bunker.
Yes.
Oh no! We
Chromie
do.
disconnected. We have a Chromie DC.
Oh no, folks. I'm sure Chromie will be back.
It was funny. In our first game of the season, Chromie also DC'd. So apparently it's just a Chromie thing.
You know, maybe Blizzard has something against Chromies. Okay, but Chromie is the one we were fighting. But they did indeed DC. I think that Chromie felt it in her little tiny gnome bones. The pain that is happening in mid right now. Ultimate dad joke. That's awesome. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday. I'll tell you right now, I definitely had a lovely Sunday. The weather was like sub 100 degrees here the past 2 days. It was amazing. Amazing, I tell you.
That sounds miserable.
No, it was wonderful. After all those triple-digit weather and then to have like a breeze. Oh, it felt so good. I'm really looking forward to autumn.
I would melt. Does not seem like a fun time.
You get used to it. All right. Mind control does go out and it is missed, but they do still manage to get that pick right there.
Yeah.
All right. Red team's like, okay, we got to kill. Let's take all we can. So what they really should do is they should get this camp and guard it so that they can get damage on that bot keep. Let's see if they're going to do that. Nope, they're walking away. Folks, they can just clear this. But if you stay here, you can kill them and get...
That's very true.
Yeah. That's a little secret that Ducky taught me on this map.
Yeah, you can just hide in the bush.
You can just hide in the bush and protect it. Meanwhile, Sylvanas is like, I'm going to use my black arrows here and get some damage. Alright. No, we had a disconnect. It's Razno. The Chromie disconnected briefly, so they are back. It was an unfortunate timing because it was right when the Blaze was being picked. Alright, red team going to take this opportunity to get this bottom camp. See if they can get a little bit closer to 20 because blue team will have 20s up before red team. Alright, you guys heard it here. Power is gathering in the shrine soon. 22 seconds to be exact. There is the Odin being popped, looking to make sure they save this bottom lane as he pew-pews away. Blaze needs to be careful. They could look for a pick. They've proven that they have enough lockdown that they can kill a lone Blaze. Let's see. I think team is running up, looking to see if they can find an invade here. They do have level 20s online. Take a look at those talents so you guys can see what our teams have taken.
45 bunker stuck in the loop, so we get a double loop.
Yes, double
which is
loop.
Really awesome.
We don't see it often. I know one other. There is the engage out onto Kalkin, but team not in position to go ahead and take that, but perhaps it was a zoning out, get out of here, we're taking your camp kind of taunt, right?
Yeah, Chromie was on the wrong side, so was Stukov. They were playing much more defensive, so they had no way of reaching the URL. But now TBD is going to try and cap both shrines, although Feral Hoggers are moving to...
Yeah. You do see random tasks going straight to top to make sure that they can't get an early cap on that dragon. Meanwhile, they have to clean up this camp a little bit, and they're going to be able to do so rather quickly. In the meantime, grab those level 20s so that they can get a fair tiered fight.
Curious to see. So we see an upgraded mind control.
Yep.
Rewind, Taurus elements. Yep.
They have to wait for the Blaze to come in. There is and pick out onto the Anduin does go down by the Chromie W.
Very well played.
Agreed. There is a flank.
Blaze.
All right. Huge healing coming up by the Stukov, and there's the absorbing ulti coming out, but is it enough? And it is not enough. There's a mind control. It does connect, but their team is dead.
And they got 3 kills and now are able to go bot with the Dragonite. So now this should be a keep.
Yeah, 100%.
Seems like they're going mid.
Yep, and we see Sylvanas going fishing with a level 20 mind control. Seeing if they can pull anyone under there because they do have that incredible damage with the glass cannon.
Interesting that they're going mid. It means that they're trying to end with this right now.
Yeah. I think they can do it if they can just focus on hitting the core.
Yeah, it is a 17 minutes Dragonite, so it doesn't do that much damage, but I think they're trying to get it. They'll get it.
And it does go down. Well played, both teams. GG.
GG's. We have a game on our hands. No domination. Let's go to game 3.
Every caster's dream, you know. All right, let me go ahead and go back to the game summary right here. Take a look.
A very different game from game one. Game
Yes.
one, we had 7 kills to 14, and now we have 10 kills to 3. So a big improvement by TBD.
Take a look at these talents. Like I said, I love seeing that stuck in the loop. Silver Arrow, if he's not here, he's going to be sad. He loves watching a time loop Chromie. Love to see it.
All you gotta do is post the VODs for him to watch.
Yeah, we'll let him know. On this day 4th, MJ Doom took W Build Chromie with a time loop. All right. That's a typical, what's it called? Training wheels comp there with a taunt variant into the Stukov puddle. So very nicely done. But we did have a couple great counter engages by Red Team. They did manage to get the pick out on Blaze mid. But yeah, exciting game overall. All right, let's go back to our amazing little avatars. Serelath is a toast, everybody.
I like being toast. Toast is delicious. It's the best thing since sliced bread.
It is sliced bread. What the heck?
No, it's heated up sliced bread.
All right, it's toasted sliced bread.
It's heated up. It's warmed up with fire.
All the new homies here in chat, thank you so much for the follows. We appreciate you being here supporting these NGS teams. Let's go. And poking fun at my toast person over here, Mr. Serelath.
Oh, always. Always happy to poke fun with you. It's always super fun.
Boy, I could use a coffee right now. I'm pretty tired. I've been up for a long time. I think I got up at 5 this morning. I'm very proud of my dog. She's little and short, but she can run, and she did all of the whole run with us. Some people's dogs have limits, but I don't think my little doggy has a limit. It's just whatever our limit is. So that's kind of fun.
That makes sense.
Boy, what are you doing? Are you exercising nowadays?
Sure.
Reported. Go out there and touch some grass, Serelath.
I did today. I did. I was out all day. That's why I was late.
Oh, good job, good job. Okay, I'll give you a cookie for that one then. You
Aw.
actually have grass in California, where I do not have grass.
It's more like dirt.
Really?
At this point, yeah.
Oh no.
It's very, 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 very warm here, so it's very barren. There's a little bit of green left.
It's all right
I
to
don't know
consume
this.
coffee, but it's all right to eat the toast. True, true. You know, I did have a very lovely cappuccino today with a baby scone. It was delicious. It had strawberry
nice.
jam on it.
Ooh.
We have
I
a place that
went-
makes some.
I went out for brunch today, and I was thinking of getting a coffee, but instead I got just lemonade with avocado and toast
Oh my god, you are so California.
because I'm a millennial, and I'm choosing to have avocado and toast instead of buying a house.
Yep. Hashtag reported.
Yep.
I do like avocado and toast too. It is quite tasty.
Yeah, I was just like, I want something like, and they also came with eggs and bacon. I was like,
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you know, I've had it with like little pickled vegetables with it. Sometimes it's really good. I think it was pickled watermelon that I had. It was like a toast tartare or something like that. And it was like avocado and then the poached egg plus like little sprouts and like a pickled vegetable. It was delicious.
mm-hmm.
Love pickled food. What about you?
It depends.
Depends. Fair.
So sometimes yes, sometimes no. It just depends on what is pickled.
Okay, fair. I agree. Not all pickles are equal.
Yeah.
But I
So I see that you have transferred from being a caster to being on the TBD team. Congratulations for your promotion.
Thank you, thank you. All right, there we did fix it. We are in the spectator area. We do have a map here, and I'm gonna leave it up. Surprise when we get to that drafts scene, just for a little bit of extra spicy No, how? Yes, I do like pickles and pickled vegetables, but what's a disgusting pickle thing that I don't like? I'm trying to think. Or do I like all pickled things? You know, pickled green beans aren't that good, and I've definitely had them. There's this place called Noodleholics where I live, and they have them in their soup. Pickled green beans, which is kind of interesting. It's not my favorite. Yeah, I agree, Fig Double, that pickling is fantastic. I love pickled onions on sandwiches. Delicious. I'm not a huge sandwich fan, to be honest, because it has to have lots of stuff on it, because I don't like dry stuff. But yeah. What about you? What's your favorite sandwich, Serelath?
Favorite sandwich? I love me a caprese sandwich. Just bread
Yes!
with tomato, mozzarella, or burrata, and then some basil, and then some pesto on top with balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. I do like caprese.
That
Salad or on a sandwich too. Usually I like a focaccia.
would be interesting.
It's
So,
making me hungry. I haven't had dinner. All I had for a snack was a protein
Oh, yeah.
drink.
I haven't had food yet, so I'm looking forward to having something after this game.
Yeah, me
But
too.
no, I look forward to this next game. Greek has already asked me if I wanted to do some casting, or we can do some casting together. So I'm moving up in the world.
I see. Yeah, he told me he's setting up his OBS so that he can join all of us casters out there. Readies are being...
Oof, you're having some internet issues.
Oh no!
Robot voice. Oh no, you're back. You're back. All good. All good.
Oh my gosh.
Almost reported.
Almost reported. You heard it here. Serelath has reported me.
Nothing's gonna happen. I have no power.
I don't either over the internet stuff. All right. You see it here, folks. We are on BOE for our last game. This will decide who wins this match. We are 1-1. And of course, there is that first ban on Hogger. Sorry, Chauncey, you're not going to be able to play it tonight.
I'm not surprised. And now the Vala goes out. Yep. That makes sense for BOE.
Oops,
So-
wrong draft scene. My bad.
Reported.
There's buttons. I'm not very techy, you know. There's a Junkrat ban again.
Oh, but on the other side,
Yeah.
swapping bands now. And here comes the Joe. Yep. So Team TBD do not want to face it. They've been second pick. Were they first pick or second pick in game one?
TBD was second pick.
Okay.
They picked
So
map.
all 3 games they were second pick. That they don't want to face up against the Johanna. Li Ming picked first by Jaeger.
Yep.
Strong pick. He did a really great job in the last map.
Agreed.
Didn't get the win, but he was definitely pumping out damage.
Yeah, for sure. Strong Ming player. No video?
Dukov and Bonzo.
It shows that I'm streaming still.
It's working for me.
Maybe you should try reloading. Try to reload. Sometimes that happens when I'm watching Twitch, especially if I'm doing something else on my other monitor and it won't always load. I just have to reload the stream. But it shows right now that my stream is coming through. Murden is picked up and so is the Anduin again.
Yeah, they love that combo, that trio. The Murden, or at least the Anduin has been a mainstay, and the Murden last game was also
Yeah.
the light bomb jump in combo was very had promise. It showed promise.
If they were trying to go for the same thing, I think they made a mistake in drafting, because if I was red team right now, I would be banning that variant for that combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to see the hammer on this map.
Yep, that's not a bad
Fair.
pick. But yeah, they should definitely ban that.
Last ban, is it going to be the variant or are we going to see something else? I can think of some other tanks that I know will be picked up on TBD. Yep, see.
There's the variant.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think they showed their hand with the Stukov a little bit, really, for this.
I mean, Sukov is just powerful in general. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an Anubrak here.
That's
If
great
you
into the meme,
cocoon,
right?
yeah, but if you cocoon into, let's say cocoon the Anduin and just once it starts to get low, just pop a puddle underneath him, he's kind of useless and dead.
Yeah.
Especially if you have follow-up CC.
Ooh,
okay.
The Diablo,
Diablo
I like
Blaze.
it.
Yeah, the Blaze was a really strong pick in the last map. A lot of flanks and a lot of backline CC that came down. So that was very nice. Red team was grouping up a little bit too much.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a another Urel on this map. It's pretty powerful. The Q, you get the stun. There's lots of walls.
Yep.
So it's even more OP on this map, I think. Alas.
We see Leo and Greymane. So Greymane with percent damage against Diablo and Blaze with his cursed bullet, but also very strong against the Immortal.
Yep.
And Leo also the same percent damage against Diablo and Blaze. So they have a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah, it's a great counter picks. Last pick for TBD.
What will they pick? What will they choose?
Yep.
The Tychus again. So
Deja vu.
Tychus not really having the best race. Hanzo is going to be more the racer.
Mm-hmm.
But
Tychus can pump out that damage, so...
Yep.
If Greymane decides to get cute leaping in the back line, he saves his minigun for the Greymane. They could just, like, wait for him to come in, right?
Yeah. Or just wait for the Murdens to jump in. So.
All right, folks. Last game in this best of 3 series.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited. Let's do this.
Be very cool.
Okay, both these teams need to work on their portrait synergy.
Yeah, reported.
But we do at least see 2 Hogger portraits here to synergize with their names, so we got to give a little bit of cookies to 30 to 50 feral Hoggers. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call this out. On blue team, this guy playing that Diablo skin. Rabid Penguin, once again on the Tychus, sporting his pinks soaker there, and Greek Fire once again on the Stukov. MJ Doom playing the Hanzo, and then we have up top here Chauncey. Want to go ahead and call red team?
Yep. So we have in bottom lane we have Murden played by Random Task, Greymane played by Protoss Rule, Anduin played by Enkari again, Jaeger playing Li Ming, and in the top we have Kalkin on Leoric.
And it's Akari, not Ankari, because this is a character from Skyrim.
Oh, that's an H there. I thought it was an N. I was like, oh, so Akari. I apologize.
Yeah, Akari, and it's one of the cat people. All right, there is a stun out onto Random Task. Random Task able to leap away as the delicate dwarf they are. All right, this guy doing a lot of body blocking there.
Yeah. Random playing with fire, being at 1/3 life, but he manages to not get destroyed.
Yep.
Interesting. We see a Greymane
take a look at those.
Move to the top lane. I think he's going to try and sneak the siege camp when he gets
up. And Chauncey has to play a little bit safe because Blaze can really do get a lot of damage taken by the Leo.
Yeah. And
there's nothing that TBD can do about them taking that early camp. However, I think they've sniffed it out because they're like, let's go ahead and do this. So great map awareness by TBD.
Yeah, they notice that Greymane is missing, that he's not doing any damage. They're like, wow, okay, you take top, we'll take bottom.
Yep, and so they get that trade there. However, it'll be very difficult for Chauncey to defend if they're sending up Tychus because they can get so much done with a Greymane on that structure. There's a big Q in there, plus the follow-up signs. Will they be able to get that? Not quite enough damage as Hanzo is still scaling.
And he's going with the W build, the simple geometry.
Yep, that's the typical build for this map.
Yep. Going for base race damage.
Yep. We do see a change up in the Tychus build.
Yes.
We see the range on 1, which is different than the other games that we saw Rabid take.
I think he took
He
the
took
grenade build, right?
He took grenade and then Master Assassin at 4, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I love seeing how they're holding this camp. That's really.
But they didn't. Oh yeah,
red team is holding camp.
Yeah, no, playing it smart, just being patient.
Yeah.
Trying to get as much value as possible.
All right.
I would give
I think
Feral Hoggers a chance to clear, and they cleared very quickly with Greymane and Leo.
I think they'll win race too. But it's a bit of a trade with. I'm gonna try to get as much damage on this Immortal as possible, but I think.
Yeah, Hanzo needs 7. Oh no, he needed 4, so he's doing a lot of damage as well. But it's very, very similar.
Yeah. Oh wow! Just down to the wilds, so close. Oops, I clicked on the wrong part of the map. My bad.
80 damage difference. So red team needs to do a little bit more.
Yeah, Chauncey has come. He does have. I'm sure he took Incinerator Gauntlets. He did not take Incinerator Gauntlets. Interesting.
He took Meltdown.
All right, they do need to clear this, or else they're gonna be in trouble.
It looks like blue team win it with I think it was like a 300 shield Immortal.
So quick.
Basically no shield whatsoever. So this shouldn't get too much value.
Yeah.
This is still a very weak Immortal. And already it's moved into a melee stance.
Yep. Oh, my dog Henry has come to visit me. Sorry, Henry, we're in the middle of watching this last game.
It looks like they get basically even out the wall situation from top.
Alright, we do see a flank by Calcum, but I think they decide to back off. 7s are online for TBD already, but they'll be just about up for 30 to 50 Feral Hoggers. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and Protoss rules like, I'm Greymane and I'm gonna whack this, but they only take down 1. I think they're
they don't see, and then okay, now they see bots that Tychus is there, so now they're gonna move and take the rest of the camp.
So really great map awareness. It's amazing when people download the minimap.
Yeah, it helps.
What's happened. All right, and they know that this is an outnumbered fight up top here, plus a camp underneath, but there's a big pull coming out by the Anduin to save random tests. Taking a lot of damage. Tychus running up here with his minigun to try to help save the structure.
But this guy taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
On the Diablo.
Yeah, I gotta watch those Ming resets later on.
Not just the Ming, but the Greymane was also pumping damage out there, so yeah. Just needs to make sure he doesn't get hit for free constantly.
Let's take a look.
And now we see Immortal coming out. We have a top and bot one, so ooh, Diablo is very able to walk away.
Yeah. Everyone is safe, tucked in. Very close, even game. Although I think there's more structure damage on the side for the Hogger. Oh, big damage out onto this guy. Is stunned out. Does try to Q away, but it is not enough to save him.
Yeah. They unfortunately took a 4v5 fight, even though it was underneath Immortal. Immortal not able to help out that much. And red team gets a free halftime show.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to, or are they electing to wait for 10s? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, I think they're just trying to burn it down.
Yeah, get some damage outs, but they likely will not get too much, unfortunately. But yeah, what we've seen so far is that in games 2 and 1 and 2, that TBD have been able to hit 10s earlier. So
yeah.
And now they're trying to get their camp to help push with the against the immortal.
They've got to hurry because it has most of its shield.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's oh no, they had 10, so that was why red team did not try to invade.
All right, we see that
Interesting.
laser.
Going with drill, but just out of range. It's not doing anything, unfortunately.
It'll come in right now.
No.
So I think they're playing it safe underneath this tower. Let's see if he'll be able to get a pick. Big damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, big pull out by the Anduin, able to save random task from that. He is chunked down, but he has third wind, so he'll be able to heal up pretty quickly.
Yep, and big arrow to stun out both of the DPS from Feral Hoggers.
Yeah, I like seeing the stun arrow on the Hanzo. Take a look at this.
It's definitely a fun ult.
Yeah. All right. How are our 10 stacks on W right there?
Yep.
Yeah, taking a look at that. Meanwhile, let's see if they're gonna let them just take this. I think this guy looking at the back line here, there's the APOC combo does go out. Bursted bullet is popped out. Ming just goes away. Lasers. However, there is the big rotation coming out.
And there is huge DPS, but Murden goes down first.
Yep, because
and
Stukov Puddle gets them.
Yeah.
This guy living forever, but there's the counter kills out onto them.
Yeah, Stukov and Diablo going down, just dying to resets from Ming.
Yep.
But is it 2v2? Or yeah, 2 for 2. Because Leo also went down, but he'll be back very shortly.
Yeah, he'll be back. All right, and Leo, Diablo already up souls.
Yep.
All right.
And then we have an east-west immortal, so now they'll have to cross into the opposing team's side to deal damage. So this will we'll probably see a little bit slower play, a little bit more defensive play.
Yeah.
No one wants to overextend.
I've got to say, I'm a fan of the janitor skin plus the soap.
Ooh, me too. I think it's damage out onto the Diablo, and Diablo goes down.
And they're looking to get a pick out onto Stukov. I heard the Stukov hand go off, but it unfortunately missed. Big flank coming out from Chauncey, but not enough.
Unfortunately, and also not on time to save anybody, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think he was looking top because they're having trouble clearing.
Yeah, no, unfortunately for Diablo, just getting caught by the Entomb, and then all the CC that follows after that, just...
Yeah.
And all the damage as well, the Cursed Bullet and Li Ming combo, and...
Agreed.
Yeah. Red team just able to just melt him. Also, unfortunately, he did not have any souls. He only had at 20 or 25 at the time, so very, very squishy Diablo.
Yeah. It's hard when you're baby Diablo and you go in. Especially after you feel the power of having all those souls, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if we can get our first structure down up here or not. It is a full shield immortal. This guy taking so much damage. Very aggressive play over there. He might just go down.
Nope, he manages to stay alive.
Yeah. Just getting melted there. The Grey Mane was definitely a great pickup by Red Team here. Getting the job done.
Yeah, doing a lot of PvE, PvP damage. Very, very strong. A lot of race as well, so
yep.
Great pickup.
Alright, follow. There is the APOC combo. Root does go down. Great disengage by the Hanzo.
Arrow.
But they still get the kill, and there's going to be another
and they get
kill.
A double kill. Oof,
yeah.
A lot of value.
I think they... You think they'll try to end here?
Muradin is a little bit too low. I think it's super early. They're gonna try for it.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can do it.
Looking to get this. Oh, this is very, very close. And big light bomb does come out onto Chauncey. There's the stun. They're trying to get that heal out, but they're.
He
does
managed
have...
to get out in time.
Oh, what a juke. Great defense by TBD.
Yeah, managed to survive with 48%, but you know, now the writing's on the wall. If they get a wipe, then that'll be game.
I think even just 2 picks, they can go ahead and march for 48%.
Depends. We'll see. We'll see how the Feral Hoggers play this. How they if they want to play it slow or if they want to try and go for the jugular. They do have 6.
You didn't do the pun, Serelath. If they wanted to go for the throat.
He didn't pick the talent, so
it doesn't count. I think it counts. Anyone who plays this game would understand that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's take a look at these talents. All right. What's this? Mirror ball. Yeah, that's pretty typical pick there. All right.
Double pull by a parry as well.
Yep.
Yeah, all these builds look very good.
Yep.
Falcon going for a similar 13 and 16 as Chauncey in the previous game.
Let's see.
Interesting how Hanzo's not going for the Pierce on 16.
Oh.
That is a lot of the race damage.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of Hanzo, so I'm not familiar with the build, so I'm glad you're able to drop that knowledge. Yeah, like you said, Red Team can just chill here. They have all of the pressure going on.
Yeah.
I think Red Team is looking for an engage here. And maybe to possibly steal this. There is the Entomb is dropped, plus the laser. I would like to see the laser going on to someone squishy.
Yeah, but they had to be super aggressive there, and they were. And
it turned out well for them.
Yes, I was actually surprised that Red Team let them have it so easily.
Yeah. Big pustule out onto random task. They have to be careful because Hanzo is racing up there, and it's just not enough. I think Hanzo needs to be down here because it is 5v4, and if they get a pick here, it's just the end. There's the Anduin combo.
Yep.
Oh, he was so close. He almost got in the bunker. He was a little bit body blocked by someone.
Looks like, and now, Tyga's going down. Diablo is back. He had souls, but he will be squishy.
There's that creepy walk into there.
Oh.
There's the counter engage with the APOC combo. There's the secondary pull. Does come out. Will they get more kills?
So TBD managed to hold on, but they do have triple catapult on core, so they need to be careful. Blaze is going back to deal with that.
Yeah, all Red Team has to do is wait. They can play this super slow. They have all the pressure in the world here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very, very dangerous situation for TBD. They need to find some way to get kills and also stop the bleeding.
Oh, Cursed Bullet does go out. There's a Ming plus a huge thing.
That's huge. Oh, with Diablo going down.
Oh, the light bomb is up again. Ming gets both front lines.
So many resets.
Yeah. All right.
Well, they got their 2 kills, but they aren't going for core. So, but I think they're just playing it slow. They're gonna get bottom, and then they're gonna go to core with the objective. Yeah. With the immortal.
See if they can mount a defense again or not. But it is only it's sub 50%. And they can burn this core down very quickly with a gray main.
Yeah.
All right, looking for the kills there, but I can just hear random tasks saying, "Hit the core."
Yeah, gray main on core, not being attacked. That's going to be GG's.
GG's. All right. Well, that was an exciting series.
Oh, 100%. I very much enjoyed it.
All right, let me update this. Take a look at these talents, and then I'm going to ask if someone wants to have a an interview. Let me message Akari, because actually I can just message her on Discord. All right, do you see anything out of the norm here?
Yes, Stukov going the virulent reaction build this time around.
Yeah, that's very different than the puddle build.
Yeah, very interesting.
Let's go hop into a lobby and see if anyone's going to join us.
Sounds good.
Okay, let me ask for an interview from 30 to 50 ferals. I have a burning question for them, you know.
Oh.
Very important for us to know this about where their name came from. I don't typically see this this built on Blaze. At least the 4. Very interesting. I do like the skeletal swing on the Leo, though. Hello!
So, can you give me one?
Yeah?
1 second.
All right, 1 second. You heard it here, folks.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back already.
Welcome back, random
No.
task.
All right, I'm just kidding. You give me a couple seconds.
Wait a minute, I'm so confused here. Everyone, randoms needs some couple seconds.
Yep. I mean, he did say 1 second and then came back a second later, so
Yeah, that's
man of his
true.
words, but a bit premature.
Henry, I think my dog wants to go outside after this. Yeah, of course, Akari. My pleasure. It was great seeing you on that Anduin. Not used to seeing you playing healer because I'm used to you as a DPS player. So great job tonight. You had some
Yeah, great saves.
clutch saves for your team there. So they owe you a drink. Hey,
I'm back.
Welcome
What's
back. I was gonna say you owe your healer some drinks for some of her clutch saves there.
Yeah, we'll send it out. I'll FedEx it.
All right. I do have a question for you.
What's up?
Your name, 30 to 50 feral hoggers. Please explain.
Well, it's a meme that's on a. It's this meme of this picture, and it's making fun. It's honestly, it's kind of a little.
Is it super trolly?
It's not super trolly, maybe a little controversial. So if anyone wants to look at it, just type 30 to 50 feral hoggers.
All right, I will be doing an investigation after this because I've been curious about your name the whole entire time. But
so it's initially it was 30 to 50 feral hogs, right?
Oh.
That's what was in the meme, and then we changed it to 30 to 50 feral hoggers.
Very
That
nice,
makes
very
sense.
nice.
Yep.
All right. So, tell me about your team, and also once again, GG. Well played.
Well, what do you want to know?
How'd you guys get together? Is this a new team? Is this an old team? Because I don't recognize your name.
Oh, I've been here forever.
Forever? So you're as ancient as I am? All right.
Probably. I've played since 2018, but I've been on and off for the past like 3 years.
Awesome.
So Kalkin and I are in another Discord together, and we're kind of, we've been friendly, and we've been talking, and then I was like, oh, we should start a team, because I've been really frustrated with some of the teams I was trying to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And then I talked to Protoss, and I was playing with him, and he was pretty good, and so we were like, you want to play? And he's like, yeah, but I got some of my old teammates. So Akari and Jaeger are old teammates of his, and so we got them in there, and then obviously we had to real swap a little bit, but
Awesome. Yeah, you guys look
that's
very
how-
strong out there. I loved your Anduin Muradin Light Bomb combo. You guys did great.
thanks.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
All right.
Yep.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give out to anybody?
Well, I'll shout out to the team. Good job, everyone, getting the win.
Yep.
Shout out to all the coaches we've had. So I know Shredded Wind has helped us a little bit. Cavalier Guest.
Yeah, you're dropping some big names there. All right, we see you flexing.
Yeah.
See you flexing. All right.
Nexus Schoolhouse Community, because they're awesome and they help us a lot. And then NGS, obviously, for being awesome. And you guys for casting, of course. You guys are the biggest shout out. So
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
One more shout out. The BFT community. That's what we're part of. I don't know if you're familiar with Zednum and the Booker Fun Time. No.
Oh, yes, I do know of them, of course.
Yeah, so we're all part of there, and I've been there for a while, so.
Awesome. You've got to love the NGS community and how it brings people together. It sounds like you're playing with your homies and you're having a good time, so great job.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Serelath, do you have anything you want to ask